What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 62, and we start today's episode off on the back of a massive victory, win of the season against Pep Guardiola's side at the Etihad Stadium to leapfrog Man City and go 2 points clear in 4th place. And for our first game today, a massive game between 4th and 2nd. Chelsea, 4 points behind Liverpool, going for the title, right now the closest team to Jurgen Klopp's side, and us desperately trying to cling on to a Champions League place. So the question is, heading into the first game of today's episode, on the back of our massive win at the Etihad, who wants this more? Chelsea are the better team, there's no doubt about that. We've been in great form in the league for a long time now. Who wants this more? Did Chelsea want the title more than we want the Champions League? We were going to find out. Well, 11 minutes in, what I didn't like to see was this. Vlahovic heads Chelsea in front after a blocked shot, and Webb! What was he doing? I swear to you guys, I swear on my life, I did not hold the triangle button down there. But Webb, like a headless chicken, storms off his line, gets caught in no man's land, and Chelsea go in front. They take the early lead. I was absolutely infuriated that goal got scored against me there, and I had nothing I could do. And then 21 minutes in, he doubles the lead, and the Blues go 2-0 up inside the first half an hour at Rodney Parade. And I was thinking, all that hard work coming from a goal down at the Etihad to beat Manchester City, and now we're 2-0 down to Chelsea, and we only played half an hour. I was like, for goodness sake, like, seriously, we've been slowing down recently. We had the draw against Aston Villa. We haven't been at our best. But seriously, is this how it's going to end this season? Come on. So straight after that, I was literally doing everything I could to get back in the game. I thought, you know what? I think we'll need a goal before the break. I can't see us being 2-0 down at half time and claiming something from this. So I did all I could to find a goal to get back in it. Great defending by Chelsea, kept it 2-0 with 8 minutes to go in the first half. Ben Davies denied, and then the follow-up header cleared as well. And then from that resulting cross from Rashasha, it's headed clear. And then Tavonge goes up with Rodrigo, takes a tumble and stays down as well. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. And in the second half, Chelsea so close to making it 3-0, smacking the crossbar as we were still down by 2. It seemed inevitable as Rashasha was playing with a limp out there. This was the game where everything was going to go wrong. But from that woodwork being rattled, we went on the break. Dan James outpaced Militao, goes through one-on-one and puts it wide. And I was just thinking, this is just one of those games of FIFA where the FIFA gods just aren't going to let you get what you want, man. It's just one of those games. We'll all have them. I have them, so do you. It just happens. But I thought, no. If I've got to take on the FIFA gods and Chelsea as well, I've got to get something. Right on the stroke of the hour mark, Gavin Humphreys, captain, leader, teenage hero, makes it 2-1 and says, boys, we're out of this. It's 2-1 and we're not giving up until it's all over. And with half an hour to go, with half the deficit, we were still in this, but needed a chance. I couldn't break Chelsea down. I couldn't get any more opportunities, but I knew on the counter is where we get most of our chances. Norrington Davies from a corner, storms down the left, rolls through Rabi. Yes, Matondo! Squeeze it in, and I swear to you guys, I was going absolutely ballistic at this moment when we were 2-0 down at the break, and I knew Rashasha had an injury he wouldn't shake off. I was like, man, it's over. Like, it's finished, man. We are not going to get anything from this game. We're going to miss Rashasha for possibly the rest of the season. And Man City, after just one game week of going behind us after our win at the Etihad, are probably going to go back in 4th with 7 games to go. But Humphreys and Matondo, the legends, the heroes of this save, the dynamic duo, get a goal each in a brilliant fight back in South Wales. Final score, 2-2. And Lord knows I will take it. Oh my goodness, what a finish that was. And at the end of the game, I was thinking, look, it's a good result, really, against a team above us in the table. But if we're going to stay in the top 4, I say it all the time, draws feel like defeats. You need wins, really, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, I'm going to take the point and then some after being 2-0 down with half an hour to go. The only problem was, in the midst of the celebrations, I forgot about this. Rashasha, who went down, was forced off, is done for 4 weeks, so he'll miss the majority of the rest of the season. But for Humphreys, I had to show you this. He scored our first of the 2 in that fight back against Chelsea, and at 19 years old, he's now 89 overall, and as I show you the development plan here, in 17 weeks, he is going to be 90 overall, as Man City once again go ahead of us in the table. However, they're a point clear, but we've got a game in hand for our second game today. At home to Brighton, the side knocks out in the FA Cup quarter-finals. Yeah, to put it bluntly, guys, ahead of this game here against Graham Potter's side, Gavin Humphreys, you're about to witness history. He is going to become the first youth player I've had out of the academy that hits 90 overall before 20 years old. A 90 overall teenager is going to be revealed, well not revealed, but shown in this save through Gavin Humphreys. And I can't wait for the moment happens. If anyone deserves it, it is the teenage superstar, hero, captain, leader, legend, Gavin Humphreys. So yeah, following game, Brighton at home. They dumped us out of the FA Cup quarter-final, but like I said, when it happened, I wasn't too gutted because I knew my heart truly desired Champions League football over a place at Wembley. So taking on Graham Potter's side here, towards the bottom end of the table, this was a big game, and I saw it really as a banker here, taking on a side in, again, the bottom half of the table, not having a great season, and whilst he knocks out the cup here, a win in this one puts us back in the top 4. Now a draw would see us leapfrog Man City, but only on goal difference, so a golden chance to go 2 points clear and have a better goal difference record if all we could do in this game was beat Brighton. But unfortunately, we struggled at the Amex and lost 2-1 in an FA Cup quarter-final, and again, I just couldn't beat them. And if you remember, in the Championship season, back in Season 3, we lost to them in the reverse fixture at the Amex and drew with them at Rodney Parade. And in this game, it was the same. I lost to them at the Amex in the FA Cup. But in this one here, I just couldn't find a goal to win the game. I had chance after chance after chance. Some great goalkeeping kept it at 0-0. And that was the final score. So back-to-back draws and 2 draws in our last 4 Premier League games. And I'm sat there thinking, well, we're back in the top 4, but what a missed opportunity to go 2 points clear. 6 games to go. And it just seems like, for some reason, like in the game against Aston Villa as well, recently, all of the teams in the Premier League are elevating their games against us. And I'm just not finding it as easy as I was in the first half of the season when we won that incredible unbeaten run, which saw us jump from, you know, after 1 win in 6 to, I think, no losses in like 11. And now I'm struggling. I'm really finding it difficult. And this is exactly what I didn't want. Right at the end of the season, I'm succumbing under the pressure. I've been knocked out of the FA Cup, and whilst we're in the top 4 in this game against Leicester, I knew if we failed to win it, we'd be back outside the top 4 with 5 games to go. And in the early stages, it was all Leicester. I couldn't stop them getting attacks and attempts on my goal. And oh my goodness gracious me. That is the definition of a bullet header. The former Wolves striker, Fabio Silva, beats 3 amber shirts in the air. Well, 4 in close proximity. And bullets it past where? Bullets it? He heads it with such bullet ferocity. Wait, what? He heads it with so much power that Webb can got nothing on it. And Leicester have the lead at the King Power. And I was thinking, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And it was all Leicester in the early stages, man. I literally could not stop them. Like Brighton away at the Amex in the FA Cup quarter-final, I just couldn't stop them in the early stages. We had 1 chance in the first half, just the 1, and it fell to Dan James in behind Nathan Ake. Oh, thank goodness for this. The relief. I got 1 chance in 45 minutes. And I just about managed to keep my composure. Dan James, 1-on-1, slots it in, and it's 1-1. The only problem was, it was still all Leicester for the majority of the game. And on the stroke of the hour mark here, as Matondo tries to outpace Tyler Adams, I was like, go on, Ravi, go on, Ravi, away you go, away you go. And then the referee brings play back, and I couldn't believe it. Brandon Cooper gets an injury. We just saw Rashacia forced off against Chelsea. Now Cooper is forced off as well. We're already missing Joe Rodden. So 3 of our back 5 have now got serious injuries. Cooper, the latest man to go down. 2 of our starting 3 centre-backs with serious injuries. And at this point, I was getting so frustrated by the bad luck and the teams elevating their games against us. I was starting to just think, do you know what? They don't want us in the Champions League. They don't want us in the Champions League. They don't want to see a Welsh team in the Champions League. And with 20 minutes to go, Leicester found a goal to get back in front through Oliver Skipp and surely win it for them, which would prove to be the case. No wins in our last 3, just 2 in our last 5 in the league, I believe. Leicester City 2, Newport County 1. A massive, huge defeat which sees us drop out of the top 4. And in the midst of that as well, what else did we see? Brandon Cooper suffering ACL and is done for 7 months. It's all falling apart. Rodden's still down. Cooper's done for the season. Rashace's done for the season probably. 3 of our back 5 injured between now and the end of the campaign. We're getting players getting injured, dropping like flies. Other teams in the league are playing like Barcelona against us, prime Barcelona against us. Simply put, they don't want us in the Champions League. 5 games to go, and I might well have bottled it. We're 3 points behind Manchester City with 5 remaining. I feel confident the lowest we'll finish is in the Europa League place now. But for the Champions League, 5 to go. I might well have blown it. But that will end today's episode of CNC, guys. Massive thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode, the penultimate episode of Season 5. Very soon.